Hi. My section of Literature in the World will ask a very simple question. Is it possible to imagine English as a language of world literature? We are all used to thinking of English as a language of global business and politics, but can it also be a language in which a world literature can be written? Obviously, this follows the history of the British Empire, which created a large empire around the world and made English an international language. But it's also rooted in the cultural and economic globalization of the 20th and 21st centuries, which accelerated the global status of English and spread it far beyond. So this approach actually allows us to go far beyond the dominant location of English in the UK and the US and look at many different geographical territories, such as the former British colonies in sub-Saharan Africa, the Caribbean, South and Southeast Asia, Australia and New Zealand, and many other different locations around the world. And this also sort of allows us to think of the discipline in a very new way, in a very radical way. For instance, how certain genres that are born of European modernity, such as the novel, what kind of life do they get when they are transplanted to a different location? What happens to the novel, for instance, when it takes life in cultures that is primarily oral or performative? What happens? What kind of plays do we get? What kind of poems do we get? What is the result of this hybrid kind of an encounter between the Western and the non-Western? As well as a question, I think, which might be important to many of us: what does it mean to engage with Western literature from a non-Western location? So we'll look at many different literary forms, many different literary genres, and try to get a small sample of this fascinating emergent variety of literature far beyond its dominant location. So I look forward to meeting you all in the monsoon, and I want to extend welcome in advance to my class. Thank you.